Well, hello. It's Vegas Police, and this is today's vlog for YouTube. I haven't done one in a couple of days, and I had a funny situation yesterday that really made me smile, I guess, in the end. 2 years ago, when I first started doing business with the dinosaur, I gave her $2,000 a month to do the Instagram, and I gave someone else $2,000 a month to do the TikTok. And forget about her story. We've heard enough of that. And he ran off with the $2,000. He didn't really do anything. He's a young kid, really young, like early 20s. And he said he was in a bad place in his life, whatever. So I saw he was back in Vegas, and he has a really big job now. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to contact him, and I'm going to ask for the $2,000 back. And I'm all ready to have all kinds of problems, and I'm all ready to relive my childhood drama, and I'm all ready to have all this conflict. And I'm already thinking I'm going to have all this conflict, and then I'm going to get all this adrenaline, and then later on I'll have the dopamine. And like in my head, I already went to conflict zone because 2 years later, the guy hasn't heard me. I sent him the text. I said, I'd really like my $2,000 back that you ran off with. 1 minute later, I'm really sorry. What is your PayPal? Within 5 minutes, the $2,000 was back. And that has to be a world record for Las Vegas. Can you imagine someone running off with $2,000 and 2 years later you contact them and they send you your money within 5 minutes in Vegas? So shout out to that kid. I'm not going to put his name out there because he probably doesn't want his name out there. But if he ever did want his name out there, I'd say, wow, that's a stand-up kid. And he's still young. He's still like, 25 maybe? He was 23 2 years ago. And I just wanted to share that with everybody because some people have heard that part of the story. Some people don't care. I don't know. But that's pretty amazing. And yesterday I went over to the Fontainebleau, and I just didn't make another video of how crazy empty the casino is over there. And I went over there and I put up a couple of videos on my TikTok and Instagram. The place has some beautiful areas. I mean, they have a bar called the Nowhere Bar on the second floor. I mean, I find the place to be architecturally beautiful. Some people, I think, get confused with the lack of action, and then it kind of bleeds into the architecture, and then they think it's boring architecture. They have spent so much money over there, and they continue to spend so much money. I mean, I don't know if they stopped the crazy advertising. They were advertising in Chicago every 10 minutes. That's what people told me. Los Angeles every 10 minutes. I'd love to know what they spent on the bow ties for New Year's Eve. But it's just an example, and I really mean this. The top executives there have no gaming experience. They just, they came in from Miami. One came in from New York. They have no concept of numbers, of gaming, of how to take care of players. And everybody says that will come in time. No, it won't. It won't come in time unless you completely change your casino policies. So now you have a situation over there where you have beautiful property, a lot of cool places to go to, a lot of cool places to hang out. I was sitting on a bench yesterday in the lobby, and I looked down, and the whole bench is made out of nickels. I didn't even notice it when I was walking by it the first 3 or 4 times I went. I have to put up the video of this nickel bench. It must be 10,000 nickels. It is so cool. If you like artwork, you have to go over there. I mean, I know Vegas is, it's kind of not the place for art. It doesn't really inspire me to go to the crap table or go to the blackjack table or whatever. But to see all the empty tables, you would think someone would wake up and say, maybe we should tier match. Maybe we should do free play. Maybe we need to pay 3-2 on blackjack. Maybe we need to have 10 times odds craps. Maybe we need to have 99% payback slot machines. You need to do something over there. And that gets into another conversation. There are situations always in life where one thing is great and one thing is terrible. People are like, oh, are you being paid by the Fontainebleau now because I put up a good video? Or why are you hating on the Fontainebleau so much? There are things over there that are wonderful, and there are things over there that are ridiculously terrible. The number one ridiculously terrible thing over there is the casino volume, action, excitement. It makes Resorts World look like a Mardi Gras, which is really saying something. And I don't know what they're going to do to change it, but they better. And people say to me, oh, it's a 100-year building. No. They're so far from their projections in the casino that I can't even figure how they're going to get there, but they need a wholesale change in that hotel casino. The store opened up. We had 1 week in the books. It's doing unbelievable. We hit capacity Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night. With the store, and again, this goes back to, my brain chemistry. With the store, I'm like, okay, what's going to go wrong? Because this is just... I went there last night. I was full already. I had eaten around 4 o'clock, which I shouldn't have done. And the tacos were coming out, and El Rey de los Tacos was shaving the meat. And I had to eat 2 tacos. That's how good they are. Look, people think that I'm, it's funny because people on TikTok and Instagram think I'm working for the place. I own 25% of it, but I'm telling you, those tacos are just incredible. It's 4440 East Washington. I guarantee you it's better than El Gordo. I guarantee it's the best tacos in Vegas. And I'm out now actively looking for a second location and actively looking at other cities because I just can't believe how good it is. I guess that's about it. Vegas policy.